Hi everyone, I'm Casey. I'm a guide and space holder here to support your growth and also empowered healing. So this video, I'll love to share one of my favorite techniques, which is EFT tapping, and how to use EFT tapping to ground and also center. If you're new to this practice, I made a separate video on, the history of EFT and the tapping points and how it works and all that. So go and check out that video. And then once you feel prepared, come back to this one and tap along. So find a comfortable seat. And once you have a comfortable seat, doesn't matter if it's on a chair or the floor, any seat is a good seat. Begin to close your eyes down if you haven't already. Hands anywhere that's comfortable for you. Begin to relax the body down. Notice any tensions, especially around the jaw, the shoulders, the hips, maybe even the fingertips, the toes. Just connecting with your breath, and use the exhale to drop yourself heavier into this moment, into your seat. And I'll love for you to connect with your third eye. And in your mind's eye, just imagine that there's a scale in front of you, a scale from 0 to 10, and 10 being the most grounded and clear and centered you've ever felt, and 0 would be the complete opposite, where you feel super ungrounded, maybe full of other people's energy and a lot of thoughts going on, and you're just not anchored in your own self, your own essence. So you may pause the video if you wish, and just to feel it out, and notice where your feelings, your state, your energy's at. Once you have that number, just keep that in your heart. And then continuing to relax the body and ground into your seat a little bit more. You might even begin to sense into certain physical sensation that is hinting at you that, oh, I don't feel super grounded or super anchored in myself in this moment. All right. And then slowly, if you wish, you can open your eyes up. And then we're just gonna start by tapping on the side of the eye. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. And then repeat after me. Even though I don't feel very grounded, and even though I don't feel a lot like myself, I still choose to deeply and completely love, accept, and honor myself. Even though I feel a little wobbly, I feel like my energy is everywhere. There's so much I'm thinking about, and it doesn't feel really good. I still choose to deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Now tapping on top of the head. I feel so ungrounded. I feel like I'm full of other people's energy. I just don't feel like me. Tapping on the eyebrow point, and it's hard for me to find my center. Even if I try to meditate, there's so many voices and thoughts in my head. It feels quite overwhelming. Tapping the side of the eye, I feel so overwhelmed. I feel so overwhelmed by everything that's happening. Tapping underneath the eye, there's stuff happening at work, stuff happening at home, with my friends, my partner. Tapping underneath the nose, there's just a lot going on right now. And I feel really ungrounded. My mind is super busy. My energy scattered. underneath the mouth, and it doesn't feel good. And it's okay that I feel this way. There's no need to blame myself. It makes sense that I feel so overwhelmed because there is a lot that's going on. Tapping underneath the collarbones. I try to be Superman or Superwoman. And sometimes I just don't feel like I'm operating at my best. I wish I could handle everything perfectly. But it's a little challenging sometimes. Tapping underneath the ribs. But for now, I choose to relax. And I want you to close your eyes down if you haven't already. And then, you don't have to repeat after me here, but just take a deep breath in. Take a big sigh out. I choose to be right here, right now. I choose to remember that the present moment is all I really have. Tapping underneath the armpit. My mind might want to go in a million directions. To plan things, to fix things. But there's a reason why I clicked onto this video. It's because I know I feel quite ungrounded. And deep down, I know that not much can be achieved from this space. So I choose to spend a moment to come home to myself first. Because that's when everything begins to flow. Tapping on the wrists. That's where I feel better. That's where solutions find me. That's where I receive support. That's where creative ideas flow to me. Tapping on top of the wrist. So for now, I choose to come home to that space. And it starts with coming back into the now. And tapping on top of the head. And for a moment, I would like you to just feel into your body, any physical sensations. Feel into the room that you're in. Feel into everything around you that's part of this reality in the here and the now. And just feel into how still everything feels. Maybe that's a furniture that's around you. Maybe you're in nature with trees. Find something whose energy is full of stillness and calmness. And try to attune to that energy. And if that's not possible, you're welcome to close down your eyes and imagine you're in your favorite part of nature. And then tapping the eyebrow point. And then repeat after me once again. I notice how busy I've gotten. Maybe I haven't been prioritizing self-care. Maybe I've been extending my energy to everyone but me. Tapping on the side of the eye, and I'm not blaming myself. That might just be a pattern that I'm used to. Or maybe circumstances needed me to be that way. But right now I'm slowly finding my way back to my center. Tapping underneath the eye. And it's safe for me to come back to my center. It's safe for me to not carry other people's energies on me. Tapping underneath the nose. It's safe for me to not carry other people's burdens, emotions, and problems for them. And tapping underneath the mouth. And I choose to release what's not mine. And I choose to call back my own authentic energy. It's safe for me to call back my own authentic energy. Tapping with both hands underneath the collarbones. I feel myself returning to my essence. And it feels really good. I'm feeling more grounded. And I'm feeling more at peace. And then closing your eyes once again if you have them open, and just keep tapping underneath your collarbones. And no need to repeat after me, but just tuning into your breath. And feeling like with every exhale, you're releasing whatever's not yours. And it could be releasing down into the ground or just away from your body, however way you visualize it. And for some of us, we might actually see energy start to float out of our fields. For some of us, memories or people might come in, and that could also hint to us whose energy or whichever conversation or issue we might be carrying a bit more of in our fields. And again, no need to go too deep into them, and just rather see them as information. Now tapping with both hands underneath the ribs. If you feel complete with that releasing of energy, start to use your inhale now to call back your own energy, even more of your own energy. So every time you might have overextended yourself to someone else or overinvested in someone else's conversation or drama, whatever it is, and it could be people that you know or people that you don't know. So let's say TV shows or work or the news, which is a very common one. Start to use your inhale, imagining your body like a magnet. You're just breathing all your authentic energy back to yourself. And then tapping underneath the armpit. And now with equal focus on your inhales and your exhales. And then feel into some sort of a center point where you're right in the middle. And you can see this point as the here, as the now, as the present moment. And in this space, you just feel really calm, feel really at peace. Tapping on the wrist. And repeat after me once again. I'm feeling grounded in my energy. It's safe for me to be in the here and the now. I'm feeling better and better. I'm tapping on top of the wrist. I'm feeling grounded and clear. I am in my center, and I'm anchored in my essence. And take a deep breath in. As you exhale, releasing the tapping, come back to your comfortable seat. Close your eyes down. And just take a few deep breaths in and out. See if you can relax your body just 10% more. Sink into the body, and then allow the body to sink into the seat. And then allowing your whole seat to sink into the earth, the floor underneath that's supporting you. Beautiful. And imagine you're just being cocooned and surrounded by a really, really safe ball of energy, however way you want to visualize it. Any color, any light, any texture. We're here, there's no problem. We're here, there's no problem. And you're just here being exactly who you are. And know that that's absolutely enough. And there's nowhere else that you need to be. For a moment, allow me to be your timekeeper and just allow yourself to fully sink into the comfort of the space. Feeling completely safe. Let go of any remaining worries and burdens some more. How deeply can you fall back into your own essence and your own love? Beautiful. And then right now, connect with your mind's eye once again, and then notice that scale coming back. And then now tune into, on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the most calm and grounded and centered you've ever felt, and zero being the opposite of it. So you're very off kilter, just very fragmented energy. Where do you feel like you're at now? All right. And then if you wish, you can compare the number from where you first started, and then see, hopefully the number has increased. And for whatever reason, if it's not a 10, just allow yourself to sink into this space some more. Maybe even repeat this video if you wish. All right, and this is where I'll leave you. If you found this video helpful and supportive, feel free to follow for more or check out my website for more ways that I can support you. Bye for now.